All right, let's get it. Honkai Star Rail. This should be fun. This should be fun. This should be fun, chat. Fun. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Hold on. And we're back with the Reinzuko show. Hope everyone's tuned in and ready to zone out. Alright. Where was we with this shit? Oh yeah. Gotta have my full brightness on for this shit. This is a game of looks. Very visual. Alright. Where was we with this shit? Oh yeah, we were doing the story mode. Let's see, we were doing this. Remembrance. We already did all these, right? The remembrance ones? I think we did all these. No, we did not do all these. These are the ones I need a bunch of. We did all of the stagnant shadow ones. Which one did we just do a shit ton of? Where's remember? Oh wait, I guess it would be under. I don't even know, bro. I thought we did all these. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was definitely that one because I got 65 of them. So we were doing the remembrance, which is the Bija whatever. 6. Start challenge. Okay, you're good. You're good. I couldn't remember where we was on this.
Attack! Until everything burns to ashes! Existence is unity.
Eating caramel apples.
Still the same.
What's up, Delta?
Attack detected.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where we was on this, but I think I got it. I'm eating
Let the
apples
show
with
begin.
caramel. Look at that.
My friends,
The bomb diggity.
indulge yourselves!
Callie Extreme said the same thing you
All
said.
will be swept
that I
away
should
by the
zone in
wind.
on politics because he said my political content
Set
was
the
really good.
seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Yeah, you sound like me now,
Fight
Delta.
to live!
Dreams do come true.
You'll pull her on accident.
Let the show begin.
You sounded more and more like me, bro.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Exactly.
Attack detected!
Still the same old. Let the show begin.
That's exactly what I would do too.
My friends?
Not even mean to get her, and then you get her on accident.
Indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
Let's improvise.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to
Awesome.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas ablaze!
Tribby would definitely help me have a better team
Until
for
everything burns to ashes!
MOC.
Let the show begin.
I've never cleared all of Pure Fiction.
Eternal.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I'm gonna wash my hands real quick.
Still
Attack
the same
detected!
old. Still the same
Set
old.
the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
Set the seas ablaze! Enjoying yourself?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Unless you think you're doing better.
Set the seas ablaze!
Dude, these mice in here are fucking genius.
Still the same old.
Scooping the fuck. I put the peanut butter on there where they can't scrape it off, and they keep. I have a mouse in here, and it keeps scraping
Let
it
the
off
show
and eating
begin.
it. And I put it in there to where it like would have to fiddle with it to get it out, bro. But no, they keep getting it. They keep getting the fucking
friends?
peanut butter without getting caught in the trap. Like,
Indulge yourselves!
Set
it's so
the seas
irritating, bro.
ablaze!
Like 3
Let's
times they've done it.
improvise.
3 or 4 times.
Eternal.
Like I'm getting outsmarted by a fucking
All will be
mouse.
swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Yeah, Tribby would be good. I need
Set
Tribby.
the
You didn't even
seas
necessarily
ablaze.
need Tribby. I need Tribby for a team, honestly.
Fight to
Because
live!
I'm where I took a break, I'm struggling in MOC now. And it would help me a lot because I could place Gallagher. It
Let the
would
show
free up
begin.
Gallagher, and then Castorus, team with Castorus, I could
Attack to fight
possibly
to live!
have. And it would free, or it not her. Who would it free up? It would free up Harmony, or not Harmony MC, but oh, you did need her. So is she pretty much necessary for casters?
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Existence is unity.
I don't
All
have
will be
Sunday,
swept
so I
away
guess
by
I
the
really
wind.
need it.
Fight to live!
Let the show begin.
Yeah, I'm definitely
friends?
gonna need her then, bro.
Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas ablaze!
Let's improvise.
Fight to live!
Cook 'em.
Still the same old.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Okay.
Let the show begin.
Eternal.
My friends?
So yeah, I definitely need Trivia
Indulge
because I don't have
yourselves!
Sunday. I was taking a break when Sunday came out.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze! Tactic fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let the show begin.
Trying to think about how I could go about this. Hold on, I gotta turn my cam off for a split second.
Enjoying yourself?
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Kanye West is a fucking Nazi, bro.
Existence is unity.
But he makes great music.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Set the
Nazi.
seas
But we excuse that because he makes amazing music.
All
Gotta
will be
love
swept
society.
away by the wind.
Fight to live!
What's this? Oh. Thank you. One more time.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Yeah, so I should probably try to
Let
get
the show
Trivia.
begin.
Which I got a lot of missions I could do to pull
Eternal.
Tribby, and then I could spend money to get casters.
Recalibrating!
But I really don't want to get back into the spending money
Tactic fight
aspect, you
to
know?
live!
Like my job, my business, like I work for
All will
myself.
be swept away
Like
by
there's
the
weeks
wind.
where I don't make much money, and there's weeks where I make a lot of money, you know? So it's like I gotta be pretty careful about my spending, you know? That's why. And I've told y'all this. Any
Indulge
donations,
yourselves!
or any subscription money always goes back into the stream, one way or another. Whether it's a software I get,
Let the show
whether I'm
begin.
spending it on characters, it's always to benefit
Let's
my stream,
improvise.
which is why it can be used as a
Existence is
tax
unity.
write-off, because this is part of my business. WPC Tech and Media Solutions. This is part of my business. Tech and media solutions, meaning I make media on YouTube,
All
Twitch,
will be
etc.
swept away by
And
the wind.
WPC repair and design is the tech aspect of it, where I work on iPads, iPhones, etc.
Indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
Yes, exactly. And you know I always buy the top ups. I always buy the
Dreams do
top
come
ups.
true.
All of them.
The
at
show
the same
begin.
time. I can't wait for the reset. Honestly.
Fight to live!
Still the same
Set
old.
the seas
Just off of ads and the few subs I've got this month, and if you're subbed, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. What I mean, you do pretty decently just off ads. $12.80 off just ads and 4 subs. That's not bad. $12.80 for my first month back. Like that's not bad at all. But it's gonna take a while before I get back up to what I made in the first few months. 130, 253. That was a good month. I had a lot of gifted subs that month though. Look at that. Look at all those gifted. 96 subs gifted, bro. That was peak right there. I need to get back up there. Alright, where are we at? How many of these do I need? Let's see. Casterus leveling materials. I need 18 bija, which is the big ones, right? No, flowers, the big ones. How many flowers do I need? I need 139 flowers, so we'll just focus on that first. See, I can't even remember how to get to it. Synthesize. How many did I need? 139 was it? Flower. 139 flower of Alaya. 139. There's 39. Wait, I thought I had more of these. How do I not have more of these? I just did that a shit ton of times. How do I not have more of these? Makes no sense. Is what it is. Gotta keep going. I can send all in.
Sam in position.
I think I found it.
Detonate.
Until everything
But yes,
burns
you
to ashes!
can put the link in there. If you got a better link, send it to me.
Let the show begin.
Does it tell her what stats and everything
Eternal.
she'll need to? Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Can you imagine getting C6 on there? Jesus Christ.
Build yourselves!
That would be overpowered as fuck.
Set the seas ablaze!
How much would it cost to get C6 on a character?
To live!
How, like, have you done the map, Delta?
Let's
How much would it
improvise.
cost if you just spent just money,
Let the
no
show
saved or
begin.
nothing? It would be high. It'd have to be like $1,000 or more. Well over 1,000, right? It'd probably take like 2,400.
Fight to live!
Wait, let's say if one character is 400,
Dreams do come true.
400 times 6
Existence
would
is
be
unity.
2,400, yeah. My friends?
Around 2,400.
Indulge yourselves!
6, 12, 18, yeah, 2,400 probably. That's a lot of money.
Tactic fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Let the show begin.
That's too much money. You right. You right about that.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Fight to live. That gets annoying as fuck.
Set the seas ablaze!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Let's improvise.
Damn, they got crazy shields.
Let the show
don't they?
begin.
Eternal.
Fight to live!
Alright, where are we at?
Until everything burns to ashes!
You sent her relics and stuff. Oh, sweet.
Dream-
Thank you. Crit damage main, boots HP. Thank you. So the 3 main will be crit rate, crit damage, HP. How much crit damage do you want on her? Like 60, 50? Probably 5170 or something.
My friends?
$200's a
Indulge
lot.
yourselves!
I'd be happy with like 170 to 190. Fuck.
Fight to live!
You talking if you want her? Yeah, you talking if you want her max? Like, damn.
Set the seas ablaze!
I ain't trying to grind that long. You only need. Yeah, that's good. That
Let
is
the
good.
show
That is
begin.
good. It's not like Genshin where you need at least 70 or
All will
higher.
be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Okay, this is mad annoying though, bro. Let's watch like a clip or something while we're waiting. Let's see. $1 million
Player 937 and player
base game
424.
secrets.
Welcome to the Jack Neal podcast. So a place I wanted
$1 million
to start here,
loss.
and
Flirting
start
with
Emma.
Mr. Beast and rigged
How did it
challenges?
feel to lose $10 million on Beast Games?
Oh, really?
You
so
know,
she
it
gets a
didn't
lot
feel
of crit rate
great,
from her
but
passive. That's
honestly,
great.
I
Fuck
truly
yeah,
felt
that'd
like
make
a
it a
winner
lot
when I
easier.
left because out of 1,000 people, I made it in top 5.
Dude, I would be
And to me,
milking
that
this
was
for
enough
all
to
the fame
show
I
who I
could
was,
if I was
and
on
I did
Beast
everything
Games.
I needed to. But being that close, seeing the 10 million in front of me, and then dropping, that was very difficult and still hard to, realize.
How did it feel when you lost the 10 million?
The
Not
moment
good.
that Jeff made the
I can
bucket
speak
into my
for her there.
pillar,
Not good.
I was kind of numb. Didn't really feel extremely sad or anything like that. It was just like, oh, it's over. And then I just had to remind myself, like, only one person can win. So, like, this is just how it's going to be. I accepted it pretty much immediately. And I have a really hard time identifying with money. So I didn't view the 10
This is
million
definitely an
as
AI
like
title.
mine specifically.
Beast Game
I
Secrets.
definitely viewed it as
$1 million
one of ours,
loss.
and I had a huge
Flirting
chance.
with Mr.
So it was
Beast
easier for
and
me to
rigged
accept.
challenges.
Kind of prepared.
Yeah, I would say watching the show, it seemed as though I could tell what you just said, like you didn't really care about the money too much. You just cared about being like a fair and honest player. Emma, you did seem a little sad about the money, especially when some people made decisions that cost you a lot. But
Yeah.
it seemed as though you two were the fairest and most honest players on the
Characters back
show.
on the chart.
Why did you
Changed in the
choose to
beta.
play
Oh,
fair
really?
on Beast Games?
It wasn't a choice for me.
What kind of
It's who I
changes they
am.
made?
So
The
it was just
V3
very
patch of the
easy,
beta?
to be myself, and that's just what I wanted
Hope
to
they
be. I
didn't
didn't want
nerf her
to be
too much. She
no
was
facade
broken.
for
though.
other people.
Like if,
I wanted to play fair, and I feel like
I wouldn't be
every
surprised
single
if
one
they
of us
nerfed her a
deserved
bit 'cause
something.
She was broken.
So it was
when I
it was
watched
very easy for me.
How about you?
Yeah, I like to just live my life by thinking about what God would want me to do. And God played a huge role in my experience there. So it's, again, seriously, just who I am, why me and Emma get along so well. And I also was really, here's the real truth too. Do you remember on the train game when that bus of kids saw us all
yeah.
walking and they were so excited and they just screamed at our numbers and rooted for us, and they were young kids. And in that moment, I was like, "Oh wow, there's a lot of kids watching us.
Right.
Like,
that train
that's the next generation."
challenge was brutal.
And I was already playing fair up until that point, but that moment made me realize how much more imperative it was to just put out the right energy to the kids watching, for the kids.
So you just kind of said it was who you were. Were you ever tempted to not play fair in Beast Games?
The base speed
No,
of caster
never.
dragging from 140 to
When I walked out and I
165.
saw 27,000,
Is that a pretty big
lot of people
change
were
on
like,
the
"Why didn't you
speed?"
just take it?" Because to me, that's not a life-changing amount of money. So either way, it was kind of like a lose-lose in that
How
situation.
much of a difference does that make?
And I believed everyone below me, especially Courtney,
They
deserved
buffed
a piece
her.
of that
Oh
money.
my god, that's
And,
ridiculous.
It just wasn't worth it
They
to
really
take the whole
selling
thing 'cause
her.
it just didn't make sense.
They really
And
going
to
for
me,
sales
$5
on
grand
her.
is a lot of money. So, I was still happy and content. I was glad I,
Okay,
walked
hopefully
away
they
with something.
equaled it out
But
a little bit.
it was more that everyone deserves
That
the
shit's
same
crazy.
piece,
Were you ever tempted to not play fair?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I just didn't want dirty money. I think that money is like a karmic
Enhanced skills
energy.
got nerf.
So,
Okay, yeah,
however
that's
I
probably
worked
what
to
it
get
needed.
money. I
'cause
didn't
she was
want it
hitting
to be
like
unfair.
over $1 million.
Yeah,
On
Mr.
every
Beast gave away
shot.
$25 million
Even
while
against
filming
these
Beast
guys, kind
Games.
of
How much money
evil.
did you win?
$5 grand.
7,000.
That's just crazy to me with you two in particular. It's a big reason I wanted to interview you, that you two made it the furthest in the show, winning the least amount of money. Like there were,
Right.
I think, 100 people who won more than you while filming it. And I think 2,000 contestants got the $2,000 to begin with. Like, do you think that was pretty fair that you won that amount of money?
I mean, okay, so I work in like the industry, right? Like I do filming and creative work, acting, directing. I think when it comes to 2,000 being the base rate for whether you
It
stay
heals
for a
all
week
allies,
or the whole
6%
month,
of casters
I
HP
don't
plus-
necessarily
that's
agree with
pretty
that,
cool.
but it was a game
can
show
be
where
like
you
a
could win
secondary
millions
heal.
of dollars, so it's kind of hard
Backup
to
heal.
say. Like, I do wish that there was like a higher base rate for people who stayed longer because it was a long time.
That's pretty
Absolutely.
fire,
A
actually.
month
I
and
can
a
dig
week.
that. I
Yeah.
can dig that.
But again, we had the opportunity to win so much more, so it's a game show. at
And
the
we
end of the
turned
day.
down a lot of times.
Yeah, we did turn it
Yeah.
down, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, what was the most
Yeah,
amount of
dude,
money
the
you turned down
freaking-
while filming?
The train,
I mean, there were multiple
challenge they did on
times
here was
where,
intense as hell.
the
If y'all
beginning
haven't watched these
episodes, we
games,
could've taken, like,
it's worth the watch.
5 grand, 20 grand,
were talking
100,000.
about it. I thought it was worth the
So
watch.
I think the most
Pretty good.
would be 100, right? Because we were never captains to take down, like turn down 1,000,000.
Yeah, there was definitely opportunities for us to take like 100 grand, but that was with that huge group of people.
Dude, if I
Jimmy
got
offered
offered
me
100 grand, I'd
$50,000
be
to
out.
Oh, yes.
I'd
run
be
it
out.
back during the trivia game. Yeah,
Yeah.
you too, because you were in after that point.
Yeah.
So we both got offered $50,000 to do a second trivia question because we got it right the first time, to give the loser another chance. So we both turned that down.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Why did you turn that down?
To me, it's just how far I can make it. Like, let's see how far I can make it, how far I can push myself, how,
There's no way I'd turn down 50
what I
grand.
can
No
accomplish
chance,
for
bro.
myself.
No chance.
I just wanted to go
E1
further. I
got
didn't
nerfed
care
by
about,
30.
running
Good,
it
that's
back.
a big nerf too. That's a big
or
nerf.
the money. Like, it's weird. I went on a show to, like, win money, but I just wanted to make it to the end. Like, I didn't even care about money. I just wanted to make it far.
Yeah, why did you both apply for the show to begin with?
Oh, well, I applied because I was honestly seeking something completely different than what I was doing. I had a few like demons and toxic energy in my life, and it just felt like it was something
You
that could
said you
save
got
me
enough for
and get me out
you
of
got
that
enough for
dark space.
guaranteed E1,
And it
don't
totally
you?
did. And I think that's why I lasted so long. I think God and the universe knew that I just needed to have a month without my phone, without anyone that I was already connected to, brand new people, brand new
Oh,
perspectives.
guaranteed E0. But
I just
Tribby
wanted
makes
to
up for that.
put
Tribby's
myself in a
probably
new
more
place.
than that.
Everyone
I would
knows
assume
I
having
applied as a
Tribby would
joke.
probably account for
My
more
husband
than
told me
that.
about Mr. Beast like 2 years ago, and I started watching everything, and I loved it. And then when we saw, the link to apply, me and my husband were like, wouldn't that be funny if we made it?
All right, let's see. Okay, we got a couple more drums. I'm not gonna keep doing this for long. I want to do the new story. My favorite part of
And
these games
he's like,
is the story,
"Let's
even
just,
though
like, not
sometimes they go
apply." And I'm like, no,
lackluster
let's
on
just do it for fun. Like, let's just see. And I was not expecting
Oh
to
yeah,
get
definitely.
like a call
That's
back
what I
or
was
anything.
thinking. Tribby definitely
So
makes
we
up for it.
applied and then made it to top 6, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I wanted to, I'm so young. I wanted to do something. I've never I didn't party much. My husband was my first boyfriend. Like, I didn't experience anything crazy in my life, so I wanted to do something very different. I'm very competitive, so I knew I'd do well. But it's just
There's no way I
about
turned down 50
wanting to
grand,
gain
chat.
more
There's no
independency
fucking
for me
way.
because I'm very
I'd take that
dependent. I have a
shit and
twin
be out of
sister,
there.
so I'm just used to, always depending on other people. So I wanted to find who I truly
Changes
was.
to races that aren't
So
noticeable for
that's why I
rewards.
wanted
Yeah,
to join.
yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
sounds
you
like.
said you have a twin sister. How did having a twin play into your strategy for these games? Like, did it have any impact?
She always pushes me. We are very competitive, so I could just hear her in the back of my mind the whole time, like, do this, like, don't be an idiot, like, you know what you're doing. And so she just always pushes me to be the best person I can be and not to take crap from people, because I am very nice and I am a people pleaser, but I could hear her always in the back of my head going, like, pushing me forward. So I think she
was too nice on the
I
game,
kept
though.
thinking
She
about,
got-
would
she
she
kinda
be
got
happy about
conned
this
a
decision or
lot.
this decision, because I look up to her more than she knows.
And you,
She was too
you're a
trusting.
photographer now. You run like a creative
Overall
agency.
nerf, but it
You
did
were
improve her
studying
ultimate rotation
psychology and
Sunday. Okay,
neuroscience
cool,
before,
cool.
correct?
Yeah.
How did
So
studying
a slight
psychology
benefit
play
if you have
into your
Sunday, I
strategy
guess,
for
but
Beast
I don't have
games?
Sunday anyway.
It
so.
was everything. I think Beast Games was purely a psychological game, and as much as there was luck and skill, some skill involved, the social aspect of it all.
It
is
was
just,
a very psychological
what
show. If
carried
you haven't
me.
watched BZ Games, it's super.
There were
fucking
so many people who were
psychological,
so
bro. Like,
loved who also
I
got
told
out
Callie,
sooner
it's
than
like
me.
he
But
enjoys
I don't really know
torturing
how
people.
that
Like, for
worked
real.
out so well, but I
Like
think
offered
that the
$100
connections
grand, they
really
say no,
helped
and then they're gone
push
the
me
next
further in the game.
episode. Like, oh
Can
my
you
god.
dive
bro.
into that a bit more? Like, how did you know
Offered $1
which people
million,
to talk to?
they don't
Did you try
take
to
it,
talk to
then they're
everyone
gone the
equal
next
amount? Were
episode.
there
Fucking
certain
insane, bro.
secret
It's
alliances
insane.
forming on Beast Games that you
Like
were
they,
trying
who
to
wouldn't
get
take $1
involved
million?
with, that kind of
All right,
thing?
There wasn't any.
if you're Delta, be honest. If you're in a row of 10 people, and they say you can have $1 million, it eliminates your whole row of 10 to 15 people, but you get to stay and you get $1 million. Of course, the rest of the people in the game are gonna hate you for the rest of the game. Would you take it? I would. Fuck yeah, I'll eliminate all 10 of them, and they can. Hell yeah, they can hate me all they want. I'm not there for them, bro. I will never see them again. I'd take that shit, and I am gone, bro. I'm gone. Like.
Until everything
Exactly. I
burns to
just be
ashes.
playing for fun at that point. Like that's a fifth of the prize money.
Let the show
That's a
begin.
fifth of the prize money. Like, come on now. For winning the whole game, like you
Existence
get
is
5
unity.
million. Fuck, bro. I'll take $1 million and I'm good, bro. If I had $1 million, that would change my life. Like you do know, like that would change my life. I live in a small town, low price of living. That would
Purpose,
change my
like,
life.
towards me
It would
making certain
literally,
friends. I
like
totally
that's
only
all I would
gravitate
need
towards
to my
people
life
that
to be.
I like, and
That's all
there's-
I'd need.
there's
I
a lot
could
of people I
retire
like
with
there,
that.
so
I could
made a lot of
literally
friends,
retire
but
with $1 million.
I think that just like I didn't purposefully use like my psych degree or like any type of strategy. I fully just trusted my gut, and it turned out the games were very psychological. So I think my background made me.
I could probably
a little more
retire with
prepared for a lot of the things we
250,000,
experienced.
honestly.
And then,
Or a
Emma,
hundred-
was there any
probably not
particular
100,000,
strategy
but
you used to get as far as you
250,000,
did on
I could
Beast
retire.
Games?
I could.
No, I was just myself, truly. I'm a very friendly.
Just keep
you
doing
know,
what I'm doing
nice
right now, and I'd never
person,
have to
so
worry
I,
about
I
nothing.
knew that I would make connections without, having to really try. And I don't like, talking negatively about people. So people just gravitate toward me like I do for Courtney. We're very similar. And I didn't want to hang around people that I saw like in the red cubes that like made decisions about.
I wouldn't even eliminate myself in the next round, though, bro. I'd just be playing for fun at that point. Like, imagine if you win that million. Everybody hates you the rest of the time there, and they're like, you can't trust him, but you end up winning anyway. Like, that would be the fucking
manipulating people to
villain
move forward.
winning
and
arc
so I
of
stay clear from
any
a few
show
people, but
ever. Oh my
mainly
god.
like literally everyone was my friend, truly.
What was the most disturbing betrayal on Beast Games?
I would say that me and JC's relationship.
Yes, that's what I'm
was-
talking about. She was way too gullible. Like, they put I think it was 500 grand out or $1 million out, and there was 10 people left at this point, and they were like, we're all gonna split it, but what they put them in houses, and they couldn't look at how much the person before them took, and they went in order from something that happened in the game before, and this dude took $666,000. There was 10 left. They were supposed to take 100,000 apiece and be fair. He's like the third one in line of 10, and the first two did what they were supposed to. Took 100 grand. He comes in and leaves takes $666,000, bro, or something like that. It was a ridiculous amount. All this money you see. And each other person was supposed to get like a full 2 bags apiece, and he got all this and left nothing for the rest of them. It was
Very big,
like,
and
what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? If I'm the first one in that line, I'm taking every bit of it and leaving No, I'm taking all of it. That way everybody else is eliminated.
went like
period.
crazy viral. But now looking back at it, I understand that he just
Because if you're left with $0, you're eliminated. So if you're the first one in line, just take it and eliminate everybody. Take all of it and eliminate everybody. What the fuck are y'all thinking? Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, this has to be rigged, because she could just take it right there and then the show's over. Like, it don't make sense. That had to be a little bit rigged right there. Like, maybe they weren't allowed to take over a certain amount. I don't know. But like in the back of the show, it had to be like that. I kind of want to hear what this girl's still saying, so I'll do more of that. Hold on. What's this? Whoa, what's this? Yo, I don't have some of these characters. I don't think I have Clara, do I? Who do I not have? I don't have Clara, I don't think. Do I?
Hook's ready to find the next treasure.
We got E5 Hook that we'll never use. Who is this? I don't even know who this is, but I got him E6 somehow. Who the fuck is this? Who is Mose? And why do I have him E6? How do I have him E6? I've never even used them. I didn't even know I had them. How did I get them E6? Oh, we got E6 Mark.
My
I'll take
past
that.
is gradually coming to light.
Yeah, I don't think I have Clara, do I? I should definitely take Clara, right? If I don't have her. I should definitely claim Clara, yeah. Where was that? Right here. Yeah, I own the rest of them. No, I don't. Should I take Himeko or Clara? I feel like Clara. Or I could go E1 Branya. E1 Branya, Himeko, or Clara. I don't use Branya that much. What's her E1 do? Does it do anything? What's Branya's E1 do? Because I could stop. I need to build my Jinglu a little bit better. Because she's at 27,218. If I could get her built a little bit better, it would be great. I could get her built the fuck up and put Branya at E1 and then actually have a strong team there. Oh, it don't do much of shit. Yeah, it's not even worth it. So you think Himeko or Clara? Up to you. Let's see. Give me a sec. I think we're gonna get Clara just because I really want Clara, but what does she do? You said she'd be good for pure fiction. I think I want Clara though. I think I'm gonna take Clara. I like them both, but I think I'm gonna go Clara. I've wanted Clara for a while. I think I'll take Clara. Alright, let's see where we at. Need 139 of these bitches. Damn, it's gonna take a minute. We got 67. I mean, I gotta use these anyway, bro. Should I wait for the double rewards to use these, you think? Should I wait for double rewards to use these? After this bunch that I just used? To use these? Oh, so it's only this one day? Okay, so those won't refill. The 24 won't refill. That 24 won't refill then, is what you're saying?
Until
took a win for his family, and it was a show to earn money, and I
Yeah, they
can't
gave
be
a free
mad
5-star
at
pro.
that situation.
It's 'cause it's your.
It was
your
very hard
returning
that
player.
he said he would leave me something, and it was hardly anything. And if he knew me at all, he knew I wouldn't have taken the full 27,000. I would have shared it. So that was the hardest betrayal, also because it was just very, like, we were best friends. He called me his daughter on the show. We were just very tight. We were in the cube challenge together. So
Dude, you can't be.
it was just
like,
more shocking to me.
He can
That's why
call
it was
you
such a
his
big
daughter
betrayal,
all he wants,
but I have
but you can't
forgiven
fall
him.
for that
it just
shit,
doesn't
bro.
mean
Like,
I've
you'll never
forgotten
see
the
this guy
situation.
again. You're not his daughter.
100,000 may seem like little money to some people, but for me in my situation, it was.
What was going through your head when JC stole $650,000?
I really didn't understand it
$650,000. So I was
never
right.
gave
Like,
any
it
indication
was a
that
lot.
he was going to do that. We were always talking about trust and family, and that he would always like
2 times
take me
relic
far,
and planar
and
event.
he would never
Okay,
hurt
cool.
me.
I'll have to do that
And
too.
so when he said he would never hurt me, when I walked out, I'm like, "There's no way it's JC. It's probably Tawana."
And you
or
can do it once a day?
Mikey. But like even then, I'm like, I don't see them doing
Or
it.
is it
so
just
like truly,
you
I
get to do
didn't
it
know
once
who
and
it
then it's
was,
out?
and then when he said it was him, I felt like completely stabbed in the back. Like I don't even know this person. But then for the reasons I gave you, I've forgiven him.
Yeah, it seemed like a big theme of the show was like honesty and integrity, which I found a bit surprising given like the competitive nature, how much was at stake. Was there a certain contestant that set the tone and made the show about honesty, or was it like groups of people?
Question.
I feel like it was a lot of us, me and you, but I think it was just like a whole group of people. I don't know. It was just like this whole camaraderie of people knowing each other's stories and not wanting to hurt them. So like me thinking this is a game for money to screw people over, I never thought that, surprisingly. Even though like all of the audience is like,
But when that
you're
money's
so
dude,
dumb.
you
like,
don't
you
think
make
like that. But when
friends,
that
like,
money's
just
in
take
front
the
of
money.
you
But
have
they don't
to.
understand. We don't have
Like-
our phones. We don't have anything. You know, we don't know the news going on.
Yeah,
We
you're
were
only
talking
like you
with
do.
each
I can
other
see that you would definitely
all day,
connect
every
with the
day.
contestants.
So you really
But, like,
get
you
to
gotta just
learn
bite the
about
bullet,
people's
man.
stories and just
Bite the
everything.
bullet
and
and fuck
so
them over. Like,
it's just
it's
it
silly
was a
not
whole
to.
group of everyone just, you know, wanting to be nice to each other and moving each other, uplifting each other to move forward, and not really. You saw very little backstabbing, I think.
Yeah, it was really
love
cool.
the
Like the
Sonic
connection
water.
that we all built.
I think it's the
Hard to
best.
show, I guess, on TV, but
Enhanced
truly,
with
like we were
minerals
there
and
for a
taste.
month and a week or something like
minerals
that.
are
No
good for
phones,
you.
no electronics. All I had was like a journal and some markers. So we'd just hang out and really get deep and talk, and people like shared life-changing stories with one another, and it would just be so wrong to hear that
Spring
and
water
then
would probably be the
backstab
best
them.
for you.
You know, didn't feel right for a lot of us.
Yeah, I guess in like the beginning episodes, it would make more sense because you are starting to get to know people. But as it went forward, it was more like this is all a group of family.
I asked Emma this, but Courtney, what was the most disturbing betrayal on Beast Games to you?
I don't feel I've been betrayed too much. I feel like everything that happened to me it made sense. I guess overall though, I totally agree with Emma. I think that 650 on JC's end was pretty disturbing because I also had that similar like trust with JC, and I still also forgive him. But I mean, that top 10, I mean, we discussed how much we were family and all of our stories, and this is the one time we could split something
my
where
God,
nobody
bro.
would be eliminated.
No, like, yeah,
But
that was the
I think
one
that-
time you could split money where nobody would be eliminated. He took $660,000 and left like, I think the last person got like, one of them got $0 if I'm not
Gave
mistaken.
JC the
It was
idea, well, no
crazy.
one's going to be eliminated, so I'm going to take more. So it's just a perspective
And they had,
thing.
yeah, they had a deal like, I'll only take 100,000, and each of the 10 players would take 100,000, If I was that first player, I would have took $999,990, bro, and left $1 for each of them. I swear I would have, bro. That way they didn't get eliminated. $999,990, and then they all get $1 so they don't get eliminated.
But I would say that
If y'all
for
love each
sure.
other so much, y'all can split that
to go
last
back to
10
that
bucks.
challenge,
because you're never
like,
going to see each other
did
again.
you-
I hope y'all realize that.
Did either of you have issues with Tawana taking the 100,000?
Not
to
at
begin
all.
With?
That's
No?
what we expected.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any? There was no discussion prior about.
No, they did not let us talk to each other. But like I feel like all of us subconsciously thought,
Well, remember the day before that box was in the middle of the city, and we were all like, "What is that? What's under the
Yeah.
box?" They had a big question mark
yeah,
on the box, and we were like, "Oh, it's gonna be money." And then we
yeah.
discussed all the
Yeah.
potential options that were
Yeah.
gonna be, and then we're like, "Well, if it's like $1 million," I think Patrick was like, "If it's $1 million, we can split it between 10 people. We each get 100 grand. That just
Yeah.
makes sense." But then we had all these other ideas, but we all
Right.
agreed on this.
Yeah,
we were like,
yeah.
"Yeah, if it's money and we can split it,
evenly,
easy."
yeah. And then everyone was on the same page. Like that is a win-win-win.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we thought.
Yeah, it was Mikey took 227. Why was there not as much like backlash or hatred toward him? Just because the money amount was bigger?
Honestly, it's because he was already a wild card. You never knew what to expect from him. And JC taking the amount he did kind of just threw away what Mikey did because it was so little compared to JC. So for Mikey to take that much, yeah, he started the fire, but now we knew that JC, no matter what, was going to take something for his family.
Yeah, I was shocked to see he didn't try to use the money more to bribe you guys. You know, he was pretty like hoarding with it. I think I can't remember the name of this contestant, but she'd asked him for like $100,000 for his
Queen.
vote. Yeah, Queen.
yeah.
And he was just like hung up the phone on her. I was like, bro, like I think you can probably make it. You have all this money.
Right.
I know why he didn't do that. I was on the phone with him, and we had all discussed before then that
He
we're
was
not
like,
taking
"Nah, I'm
bribes
keeping it
from
going
them, JC and Mikey, because they already had enough, that we're going to get them both out, and the rest is free game for all of us. So we had all discussed this before, because we were all like, if you already won, like, bye. Sorry, let's give everybody else a chance. And to us, they already won more than we all did. So it was discussed. We're not going to take a bribe, and we're not going to vote them in. However, a lot of us did vote for them to throw away our votes. So yes and
Right.
no.
I want to ask about the last challenge that you two were a part of, the throwing the balls. But what was kind of going through your head in that moment? Because that seemed very stressful. Like she's right in the middle. You're
I feel
right
like I
next to
could have
her.
manipulated
What
my
were
way
you
to the
guys
finals.
thinking about?
Right when
I
they
feel like I coulda.
explained the game,
For
I knew
sure.
I was screwed. I'm right in the middle. This isn't going to be personal.
I could have made it to
I'm
there.
their best shot.
If
I'm
I
in the
didn't
middle.
fuck up early on, I could have made that. Because those
so
games early on are
I
like
was
games
kind
of
of trying to
chance.
make my
There's
peace,
no
but
way
at the same
it
time, I'm
takes
like,
luck,
no, that
you know?
that money's mine.
So,
Like I'm
but
going
the
to see the
skill-based
next
games,
challenge. So
like one was like you had to hit the timer as close to 10 minutes as possible. Like I can count in my head a second perfect, like literally perfect. Because I played basketball my whole life and I can envision the clock. But people were fucking manipulating others by going like 57, 48, 25, 72. Like they just start saying random fucking numbers that way it'd mess up the counting in
Dreams
each
do
other's
come
head.
true. Let the show begin.
Yeah, it was a big update, bro. This new update was a big update. I noticed that too. I got a 2 terabyte SSD M.2 drive in my computer. I got 5 M.2 slots on my motherboard, so I could easily add more, but I'm gonna get a new GPU and motherboard instead of doing that, so I just keep clearing off space when I have to. It's annoying, but I don't play that many games at once anyway, so is what it is.
to me, it
What?
was very difficult to know.
Shut up.
I got to pick first where I wanted to go, and I
never
made the
shut
wrong
up.
decision. But
Don't
it
you
was
know?
fate
I
at the
never
same
shut
time
up,
because
woman.
that money wasn't mine, and I think Jeff really overall deserves it. And I would feel guilty if I won and he didn't with his situation. But it was really hard to and still think about my decision where I stepped on the platforms.
Yeah, was there a reason you didn't go for
Jeff deserved to win.
Because it seemed like that would have been the...
So once
Jeff
Courtney got
definitely
out,
deserved to
it
win.
was Jeff, Tawana, and Gage.
He
They
played
were an
honest,
alliance.
and he had
They
a
wanted
kid
to
that
make it
has
to the
a
top together because they were the toughest
nutrient
competitors.
deficiency in his brain.
And
There's some
me
kind of
and Yessie
deficiency in
were-
his brain.
you
And
know,
he wanted
we're
to
tough. I'm very
help
competitive, but they're on like, a
fund
different level.
research for his
so-
Did you
kid.
say you two were in
He
alliance?
deserved to win the
Well,
team.
Should've
deal.
been.
Like,
we
it was-
should have been.
it
We
was wild.
talked
Yeah,
about
they
it, but
upped
we
it to
didn't
10
end up
mil, by
doing
the way.
it.
It's not just 5 mil. It's 10 mil.
Bad decision. But like,
They
it
upped
wasn't
it in
anything
the-
like
the- they-
rude. It's
with a
just
flip of a
we just
coin,
want to fly solo
Mr.
and see
Beast
where
lost
we
$5
get.
million.
But yeah, so they were Jeff, Tawana, and Gage were in alliance, and Courtney was gone, so it was just me and Yessie. I knew if I went for Jeff, Gage, or Tawana, they would shoot at me because they're in alliance. So if I went for any one of them, they would have gone for me. Or I can go to Yessie and I only get a shot from Yessie. And Jeff and Gage and them didn't want me to throw at them because I was a good shot. I was hitting the rim every single time. So it's either 3 people shoot at me if I shoot at one of them, or I shoot at Yessie and she keeps firing back. So it's literally a game between me and Yessie who's gonna get out.
What's something Beast Games cut out of the show that you thought was important?
That I did not betray Yessie. It shows that I completely flat out lied to her and said, I'm not going to go for you if, you don't go for me. But what really happened is we did like a couple rounds after I said that, and then we just knew our best shot was each other, so we were just going for each other. But like we were fine the whole time. We were friends. We're still good. But like they made it seem like I completely betrayed her and I was lying. And that's not what happened. I would, obviously, my character from the whole show. I wouldn't just randomly do that.
How about you?
I wish
So
that they
she
put
says she
in
definitely
our.
betrayed her.
They
It
took
was
so
definitely a
many
betrayal.
videos of us on like the island and interview
She's trying
clips
so
and
hard to
asking
keep
us
her
for like
character,
behind the scene
but
interviews and
I'm
all
not
that.
buying it.
Like
I'm not buying
I
it.
wish that
No
they just
chance.
put more of that reality aspect in it. Our friendships, our connections, what we were doing like
She definitely
on the
betrayed her.
downtime.
Like the show
Laughing.
clearly
Yeah,
showed.
like all of that stuff. I feel like that was
She was
really
like, if you don't
important.
shoot at me, I won't
Did
shoot at
Mr.
you.
Beast
Next
rig
shot, she
Beast
shoots at
Games?
Yessie.
No way.
No.
Very strict on
Bitch,
rules.
you lied.
Lawyers.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that was
Stop
our lawyer
capping.
or the
Oh.
rules? I know Klitz was all in the rules. but
Blitzner.
then they
I
had, like,
forgot
the
his
lawyer
name.
crew.
Yeah, there was like so many people. So
just
many
to make
people
sure
in the
things
rules.
were
Yeah.
done right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Legal team. That's who they
Yes.
were.
Yeah.
Go into the depth of that. Like how, I guess, particular was Jimmy about making sure that everything looked real, like nothing was rigged. Yeah.
Yeah. So the towers where Jeff almost got out, it took like 2 hours for them to review the footage because they saw that the other team actually got out and it wasn't Jeff's team. So they paused and we were sitting there in the cold for like 3 hours. But they were trying to review the footage of which team actually got out. And when they saw the other team drop the ball on the very first round, they wanted to make sure that was legit. So we were waiting for 3 hours, but they don't care because they want to make sure everyone has a fair shot and they want to make sure what happened truly happened and they got the right team in or out. So they had like so many cameras and they wanted to make sure every single angle that they were 100% positive on which tower deserved to win.
Same thing with like that block situation. Whenever people's blocks were falling over
Yeah.
the time, they were reviewing footage meticulously, and we were there for hours every time they would have to review anything.
That's
So everything
wild.
was done extremely well when it comes to like fairness and legal terms.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess maybe they did too good of a job editing the show. Because from my perspective, I was like, I feel like Jeff is going to make it. I feel like Tawana's going to make it. And there was a lot of predictions online. It's like, Jeff is going to win the entire show.
Right.
But perhaps that was just some post-production editing, maybe showcasing him a bit more so people built a relationship. Would you say they filmed like each of you as much as they filmed him?
I feel like, yeah, because we all had a camera on us equally. There's
Yeah.
1,000 and something cameras. Everyone had a camera on them. I think the editing, like post, it made it so obvious who was going to end
Right,
up. And
yes.
it's definitely post for sure. Because there's tons of footage of me, and it's just not in there, you
Right.
know? So it's like, I know there's tons of footage of everyone.
Yeah, I agree. They filmed us all the same, but they definitely, like, for editing, they just kept more clips of Jeff. But there was always a camera on every single one of us all the time.
Do you think every player in the top 3 was
You gotta think these girls have also signed NDA as well. You deleted. What'd you delete? Prolix. Might as well do it one more time.
Represented accurately in the editing process?
What are you talking about? What'd you delete?
I
Or
would
like,
say
do you
so.
think there were
Oh,
some
you
dark
deleted
things that
Star
they did
Rail?
that got cut
Holy
out?
shit.
Anything like that?
I feel like
Yeah,
I saw a
dude,
lot about
I hadn't
how
played it in so long. I'm surprised I didn't delete it, bro. I took a long break,
people
man.
want more screen time for Gage. I think
Long
Gage
break.
probably could have
Yeah.
used
I'm
some more screen
trying not
time.
to buy anything this time because I
T
had a
maybe
bad
could have been
spending habit.
represented a little
It's like
with maybe a little
feeding
more
my
depth
addiction.
because she has so much more depth to her, more than just like the wrestler like
It's just
ooh,
another
vibe.
way of feeding my
Yeah.
addictive
But I think Jeff was
personality.
portrayed exactly how he is.
Agreed.
Gotta-
Jeff for
gotta
sure.
slow my roll.
After the trolley problem, Tawana, we became very close, and Tawana gave me a piggyback ride all the way back to camp. And so they don't show how actually sweet she is. She's such a sweetheart. Like, she's hard on the outside, but soft on the
Tawana, she seemed
inside.
really
but that's what makes
aggressive
her
to
so
me.
unique.
They
But
like
she
really
was
made
a
her seem
sweetheart.
aggressive.
So at what point, when you guys were eliminated, did you guys just leave the set? Like, what kind of happened?
Yeah, so whenever I got eliminated first, dropped, and then I went into this holding room where we all were familiar with, where couches, our luggage. Still wasn't allowed to have my phone yet, so had to wait for literally Jeff to win, which
Yeah.
took about like 6 to 8 hours
Yeah.
after I dropped. And then I feel like like an hour later, Emma
Yep.
comes. So it took quite a while. We
Long
waited a
time.
long time.
But
for
we had
everybody.
to wait in that holding area before
Everyone.
Yeah, for everyone until there was a winner, and then we all left together.
You came an
That's
hour
crazy.
later?
Yeah, it
So
took
that's
a
how
long
long
time.
it
That's how
took
long
to-
the balls took.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking watching that. I was like, those are far away.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably here for hours.
And yeah, and what people forget is like the first half of that, everyone was shooting at me. So I don't understand why people think it was just Yessie being bullied. Like, not like bullied, like they had to do what they had to do, but like I was in that too, you know?
Yeah, I was watching that. I was like, I think she's going to get up first, like right
Oh my
in the middle.
gosh. It's so stressful.
And then you said you didn't have your phone for
It was
quite a
interesting to
while.
watch.
How
it was
long
very
did you go
interesting
without
to
your
watch.
phone
That show
on these
actually
games?
was really
I think
good.
it was like a month and
A
a
month
week.
and a week. Yeah.
What was that like?
I loved it.
was
I loved
great.
it so much.
Yeah.
I like wish that life could be like that.
Yeah.
Looking at my phone again, I was like, oh, I don't want to look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it.
It was weird.
I hope I don't
made
get
me realize-
copyright striked on YouTube for this. I just thought of that. Shit. I bet you I may get copyright striked.
how much I'm on my phone, but I think the hardest part was like making sure, oh, hopefully my family's okay. But if they weren't okay, the Beast team would have contacted us. So we knew we were fine, but it's just like, I wonder what they're doing now. And it's crazy to think I'm here competing for like $5 million and they're just, living their day and they have no idea what I'm going
I
through.
hope I
So
don't
that
get
was like a
copyright
weird
strike
like
for that shit, bro.
FOMO
Oh my
for
God.
me, but
Every time I stream,
I'll talk more
like,
about
watch a
kind
YouTube
of
video
the
while I'm
process and
streaming
behind
on
the scenes
YouTube,
of
I
that.
get
But
striked.
to go back to the winning thing, when did you guys find out who won?
As soon as he won.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were there for it. Did the other contestants know? Like,
Only the top 6 knew.
yeah.
got it. Interesting. So, how did you guys keep that a secret for so many months?
It was quite easy for me, to be honest. I think it would be funner for everyone if they found out by watching the show, not a spoiler. So to me, it was easy. I didn't tell my family at all. They kind of had like indications how far I made it, but they truly didn't know if like I won it or not. So like in the back of their head, they're like, oh, did my sister or my daughter win?
Oh, so you didn't even tell your family?
Not at all.
I'm sure you told your husband.
Nope. He had indications of how far I made it,
Yeah.
but none of them had any idea.
Huh. Wow.
Intense.
It's like, is my wife worth $10 million now? It's like wondering
Right.
watching the show.
He starts acting different. You're
Yeah.
like,
Like he would have known if I started to get like a lawyer, stuff like that. So he
Yeah.
had indications, but
So the behind the scenes stuff, what was like life like when you weren't competing in the games? Like what were you guys eating, for instance?
the food was really good. They had like a chef there. We had like steak and potatoes and mac and cheese and lasagna.
cake.
Yeah, cake,
Yeah.
whatever. Honestly, it was bomb.
Yeah.
Miss it. And then like life, it was just good. Like there was a lot of people who would join together for yoga classes. Someone was a yoga teacher and they'd teach yoga to everybody, or someone wanted to do a church Bible study, so they'd do that. Like we would just put our own things together and make our own real like life in the city.
Because we were all just trying to like do something
109
without like
gigabytes
thinking about what the
left.
next
So I
next
gotta
challenge is
be
going to
watching
be.
mine
So we're
too,
just trying to
Prolix. I
stay
feel you, I feel
occupied.
you.
We're just doing random stuff, making up our own silly games. Fun.
I was rooting her on.
What do you wish that Jimmy did differently on Beast Games?
When I was watching the show,
a lot
I really,
of backlash
I
came
was
from
not
like the
not the
challenges
one that
being,
tries to be goody two shoes
like,
on
decide
the
who gets out.
right,
So much of that, and not as many
I was
like,
getting bullied too.
physical activities.
I didn't betray
that
her.
kind of skill-based challenges.
No,
that kind of
you
thing.
betrayed her.
What'd you guys think of that?
I
You're
agree.
lying. Like I
Jimmy
was
knows
not
that
rooting
the
her
next-
on. I was she
if-
had
if
everybody
they do
fooled. I
anything
think.
after
I think
this, it's
she's
gonna be more
still
skill.
trying to. She's still trying to keep this persona of the good girl, the good guy, you
Based.
know.
Just
And
because you
it's
were
just
putting
not
your
true.
faith in other people.
I'm not buying
and
it.
I personally didn't like that. I wanted to control my own,
I'm not buying it.
fate.
I was
But
cheering
yeah,
her
I
on.
definitely think
she seemed
it's going
cool
to be
me.
more skill based if they do anything. And I would have
She's more
personally loved a
real,
lot more
you
skill
know?
based. I wasn't prepared for the psychological aspect because I was just thinking, oh, we're gonna compete. It's
And
gonna
I
be
feel
like
like
Survivor.
she like plays this character 24/7 in real life. Like I'm so a people pleaser, you know. Like I bet this is actually how she acts in real life. Like, but when I say she acts like that, like she wants that to be her character so bad, but it's really not. She's really probably super manipulative.
or
Like
stuff
I've
like
I've
that.
met
So
girls. We've
I
all
wasn't
met girls
prepared,
like
but
that. Come
I
on
still
now.
thought it was really fun, and I would do it all over again.
You'd compete in season 2?
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, for sure. If there's a season 2, I'm in.
Yeah.
But I will say, if it's more skill based, I wouldn't expect me to get as far as I did.
Interesting. You're
We'd
more
a-
with the
we'd
social
align, though.
aspect.
Oh yeah,
We're
you'd help me
chilling.
out.
What moment brought you the most joy while filming Beast Games?
I would say when I got chosen.
I feel like
first
anytime
by,
someone returns for a second Mr. Beast video or a second Beast Games or whatever, like it's almost guaranteed that they're gonna get out early because the other people are like, oh, they've already been here before. We can try to
Courtney
get
in
them
the
out.
top 10 to have the first seat in top 6. Because to me, it's like I was worried that, my character wasn't enough. Who I am wasn't enough to make it far. People might deserve it more. But that's when I really knew I deserved it. I shouldn't feel
Yeah.
guilty for,
I'm trying to
making it
ease
this
up on
far.
them. I got you.
And who I am is good enough.
been
So it was a very
nonstop
good. I
going,
really
my
needed
gums are
that
gonna give out.
assurance.
I feel like I probably would have to agree it was the same moment for me making it to the top 6. There were so many beautiful moments before then and after even, but I think that all the stress leading up to that and then finally like being in, that was probably a really good moment. Best feeling for me.
And like how it was, you had to be chosen.
Yeah.
Like you deserved it.
Yeah, I literally let go of any expectations and just fully accepted whatever was about to happen. In my opinion, I wasn't going to get in. So that like release, that acceptance, and then the turn of events, it was just a really cool surprise for me. And I got fireworks.
Yeah.
I kind of had a
Yeah, that
feeling
was
Jeff
cool.
would
Love
win
that.
too, though. When I
Yeah,
was
you were the
watching.
last chosen to make it to the top 6, and you were the first chosen.
I feel like
What
the
were your guys' strategies
post editing
there?
did a little too well
I
on that.
knew if I had to,
Making it clear,
stay
like, 'cause they
in
built
the other
Jeff,
rounds,
like,
that I
as this
wouldn't want to use
person
my
that really deserved
$5,000
it in his
because I don't
character
think it would
and
get me far
really
in the first
built
place.
his character
but I
up,
truly think I would have
as the
acted like
hero
Courtney
that
and
needs
said,
to win. You know?
take me if you think I deserve it out of the kindness of your heart. And if not, then don't vote for me. But I truly think, I never know because I wasn't in that situation and all the stress. But I think Courtney played it beautifully. And I'm very similar to Courtney, so I think that's how I would have played it.
I love that moment whenever you got voted in by everyone. And I was so pissed because we all agreed. I was like, we're all going to vote for Emma. She's going to go in. And then it comes out that one person voted for me in that moment. And I was like, who voted for me? Who did this? Who lied? Because we're all voting for Emma. And Emma was like, I did.
Because I had to vote for someone.
She had
That
to
was
vote.
hilarious. Everyone was laughing. That was a really good moment.
That didn't make it in the show.
No.
But it was just like
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah, in the phone game, you, Courtney, had a very kind of viral moment, viral interaction.
Hey, dude.
Hey, I don't think anyone's ever said hey dude to me.
That's just my thing.
I mean, not that it's fine.
Was Mr. Beast flirting with you on Beast Games?
No, he has a fiance. That is
Right.
not ever, that's a rumor. There was no flirtatiousness. Mr. Beast or Jimmy, he's a really respectful man to his fiance. And He's just, I think maybe he was surprised by it because I hang around with like really cool, famous artists, people all the time, and I'm not like a fan of anyone, genuinely. And so I think just being kind of on the same level as a random contestant on his show probably caught him off guard. But I just view everybody equally. So I don't know. He's just a dude to me.
That's kind of what, when I started like looking at your page, I was like, okay, she's talking to him like she's just one of his boys. you know?
Yeah.
What did you say to him that he said?
I was like, hey, dude. That's it. But that was good. He caught on, and eventually he said it first. And I think people took that the wrong way. But in reality, like anyone who knows me knows that it's just how I connect with people and talk
I
to
think he
people.
was just shocked that like no one has called him "Hey, dude." Like it wasn't flirtatious. It was just like, "Oh, that's cool. We're friends."
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's like billionaire, one of the most famous people in the world. It's like, oh, this contestant just called me dude. Like pretty surprising. Yeah, that was
Why is
really
that
interesting.
surprising? I don't
I was
understand
watching
why
the
that's
clip back,
surprising
and
at
I
all.
didn't think much
Everybody
of it while
says
watching the
dude.
show. But when I saw like the TikTok edits with like the lovey audio playing,
my
I was like,
goodness.
oh, gosh, they're making this out to be something crazy.
I know.
You quit your job to compete in Beast Games.
I did. Yeah, so they told me if I wasn't back by a certain date that I would have to be replaced. Not because it's, they loved me, but it's because I was just gone for too long. And so when I got back, I didn't have a job because I made it further than I thought. So I didn't have a job for about a month, but then I found a different route that I really love. I'm a nanny now, and I love it. I think it just worked out well.
Where were you working before?
I was a medical receptionist, so I kind of wanted to leave that field anyway because I feel like I had more for myself that I wanted to learn. And so taking care of kids has really taught me like how to take care of someone other than myself and to be more selfless. And I love it. It's taught me a lot.
Dude, these Zens got my freaking teeth feeling funny. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Dreams do come true.
I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas ablaze! Attack detected! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Still the same
Set
old.
the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Eternal.
Set the seas ablaze!
Sorry that took so long, chat. But I think I had food stuck in my teeth or something because it feels better now. Yeah. Oh, that's fire. Is that in reload? Is that reload? Oh, that's regular? Oh, that's fire. Alright, let's synthesize. $28 more of these bitches. Puts us at 107. How many do I need? 169 was it? 139. We're almost there. We gotta do it one more time. We gotta do it one more time, chat. That gets down to single digits too, so, or triple digits rather. All right, let's get it. Let's go.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Sets this.
All right, where was we?
Yeah, I was shocked to see that. I was like, wow, she quit her job to be
Yeah.
honest and made it so far.
Yeah, it was rough without a paycheck for a couple months.
Yeah, another question I was going to clarify on, there was like no choice once you made it to the top 6 to like split all that money, right?
No,
It
it'd
was
be
like
illegal.
you just had to keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
Tawana wanted to, in the last episode, no, episode 8, she was wondering if she could just take the full million and then divide it equally, like each of us got 100 grand, just because she knew like hopefully someone like wasn't gonna betray others, but she had like an inkling, so she asked, but we can't split money.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That's actually a really good idea. She's a smart player. Who would
Yeah.
you say was who was the fiercest competitor on these games?
T.
Absolutely.
Like that's who you guys were scared of?
Oh yeah, like she's a softie, but like to compete is a different reality.
You said
with her.
fiercest competitor.
Yes.
That's T for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
She's
mean, her
gonna stare
song-
you down and
Yeah, you
get
saw
what she wants.
Her
Yeah.
her song was "This Girl Is on Fire."
Yeah.
That was like her thing.
Yeah.
So she's just like great girl, scary to compete with.
But in the end, like
Yeah,
Jeff's
she came
eyes, I
across as
wanna.
very
If he looked at
aggressive.
me like that, I would have walked out. Terrifying.
For real. Like, who was that, Jeff?
I
Who
know.
is this?
Yeah, it was a very sudden change. She like gave her like a smile. I was like, okay, this is a different side of this man. Yeah, how do you? That's another thing that made me think the show was rigged. Was just Jeff being able to read to you like a book and get the case the first try. Like, what did you guys think of that?
I won't tell his story for him, but I did ask him that question. I was like, you have to be like a mastermind poker player. Like, how did you read her face? Because T's hard to read. But he said, in short, because I want him to explain this, he did a lot of thinking before this, and the number 6 was on his mind and in his heart and
He
in his soul
explained
before
it on
this game
another
even
interview I
was a
watched.
thing. There was a prayer he did that has like 6 words in it, and it was just put on his heart, the number 6. And then he said Jimmy had turned the table and his hand landed on 6, just naturally, and it just felt right for him. So it was more of like a divine thing for him.
Absolutely. I think God wanted him to win 100%. And like a lot of people think someone must have tipped him off, right? He got it first try, but no, there is no way. He knew going in he was going to choose 6 no matter what.
Was there any player besides Jeff that you thought was more deserving of winning?
It's hard. I feel like in the top 10, we were like, we all deserve
Right.
da-da-da. But at the end of the day, like what you said earlier, like I would also feel very guilty if I won 10 mil knowing that like Jeff's family's out there like looking for a cure after knowing Jeff. And then T wanting to build an orphanage or like shelter for children. Like everyone, man, would have done something really good with that money from the top
Absolutely.
10. So
Yeah, deserving's like a tough word. I think we all deserved it by that point, but he got it, and I'm very happy that he did.
What would you have done if you won the $10 million?
You know, generic answers, I would pay off my townhouse that I got, help my family out, help my sister who just graduated from nursing school. My grandparents have always been poor. I would help them out. Just literally help everyone that has helped me, you know? And then I would buy a house, buy a better car, not like a crazy car, but like one that doesn't break down all the time, and, you know, save, you know, invest, be really smart with my money.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Emma. There's a lot of like obvious things that we would all do with that money. I mean, I feel like 10 million is kind of unfathomable. Like I don't even know how much I could spend. But I want to like, you know, grow a lot of the creatives that I'm really close with. I think all the creatives that I've connected with over the past few years deserve to like let their creativity shine. So I'm really used to managing creatives, and if I had like the ability to back them up with money or you know, help them pay for projects. I mean, one of our friends from Beast Games won the Super Bowl commercial because they're so creative and they really put their effort into it, and for Doritos or whatever. And it's just, there's so many good people out there. I think I just make more jobs for people.
Yeah, who was your favorite person you met on Beast Games?
I mean, Courtney's got to be
Besides
one of
each
them.
other, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
I would say Corn. She was the one I was in the mental challenge with, and we competed against each other because we had to. But we were best
That's a lot of
friends. and it was
talent,
sad to see her
bro.
go.
Good
But
creatives like that.
Ivy, like there's just so many people. Like top 60, like every single one of them I was close to.
Yeah, you eliminated your best friend on Beast Games.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Honestly, that day we both felt sick, so our minds were just cloudy. But it was really hard. So what they didn't show is she spelt it, got it wrong. I spelt it. They told me what I spelt was incorrect. And so the producers came over and took Jimmy away for like 40 minutes. And I'm like, how else do you spell counselor? Like, am I going crazy? Am I stupid? And then Jimmy came back and said, actually, Emma, like what you said was correct. You get to move forward. So I just feel bad for Corn having to wait for 40 minutes, knowing that she for sure got it wrong and just waiting to drop. So
Dude, that
it
would
was
be
really
so
sad,
frustrating.
but she's happy for me. She took it like a tramp. Everyone that watched that knows how well she played and with integrity, and she was just really sweet the whole time. She wasn't ever malicious.
Dude,
so
I would be malicious
to
as
to go
fuck.
with her was really
I'd
hard
be the villain in that
because we
fucking
had to.
show,
We
bro.
had no other choice.
I gotta
But
say, I'd be malicious on there.
to share that
I
experience
won't
with her
sit here and
was
lie and say I'd be frivolous
amazing
with my
as well.
Yeah, the whole thing was
risk.
spelling
Nah,
counselor.
bro.
What was
you
the
put $1
issue
million
with
in front of me?
that? Like Jimmy had to go
No,
try.
I
at
had
least
no idea. Maybe
900,000 is
it
getting
was like council,
999,000
like
is
they
getting
wanted
taken.
like the council
y'all can
word,
split
like
the rest.
COUNCIL, counselor. I have no idea.
There's also like European spellings
There's
of
European spelling too, so I don't know. But I'm like, obviously I spelled it correctly and the way I said it was correct, but I don't know if there was like a different word and they just thought, I truly don't know.
Who was your favorite person you met?
So they didn't really show much of our friendship, but me and Dana, we were Beast Game besties. I met her on the way. We were traveling from our hometowns to New York to Canada, and I actually met her on the flight from New York
Dude, the way
or to New York.
15,000
Yeah, to New York.
to 20,000
From
would change my life.
different places.
I
But,
mean, it'd be unreal.
We just couldn't get away from each other. Like our hotel rooms were next to each other. We'd all constantly end up next
It
to
would
each
help
other.
me so
And
much.
she's the one that got out during the physical challenge because no one chose her to be on the team. So that broke my heart when I lost her. But she stuck by my side. She was there for me through the red cubes. We both survived that together. I was bawling my eyes out after that one because that was just a rough one. And she was always there to counsel me and always be there for me. So I really love her. And Ozzy and Nelly are two other people who really influenced me. But those are definitely lifelong friends.
What was the most stressful moment on Beast Games?
I mean,
The
the
trains.
final
Had to be
challenge
the
for sure
trains.
when we both got out, that was insane because we were staring at the $10 million. But probably the most like traumatizing
trains.
would be in the red cube because you
The
pair
red
up with your
cube.
best friends and then one of you has to go. Either like manipulate someone or play a fair game, but like one of you is going to go. And it like truly felt, it sounds crazy, that like one of us was going to die. Like it was just really, because we were in that queue for 5 hours. And
Way
it was-
longer too. Because remember, we'd have to
Yeah.
wait for like an
Yeah, we
hour for
had
things to
wait.
start.
Yeah. it was very long, and it's just emotional the whole time. Like, everyone was bawling, at least everyone in my cube, bawling the whole time. Like, I took a nap because I was like so tired and exhausted from crying the whole time.
How about you? What was the most stressful?
I mean,
Probably the cube.
Yeah, the cubes were emotionally distressful for everybody. Like, I don't even wish that feeling on anyone because it felt like you had to bully someone to leave so you could stay. It just felt wrong. And then obviously being trapped in like a white walled cube is like weird energy too. You just have to figure it out, forced to. But I think the most stressful part continued to reoccur every time we were waiting for instructions to the new game. Like the next game, we're like, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? Constantly waiting for hours for the next game. That was stressful for me. So we just had to learn how to wait. Hurry up and wait, pretty much.
Yeah. But like, wait for your doom, or like wait, like you didn't know how to like be happy in those times because you're like, oh, I'm probably going to get out next round. You know, like everyone was just kind of.
We just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah.
The unknown.
Yeah.
That's stressful.
Yep.
At what point did you guys feel like you had a shot at winning?
Top 10. When I got selected first for top 6, that's when I knew, okay, if they think I'm deserving, then the world thinks I'm deserving. And then, like, obviously I have enough skill and I'm intelligent enough to have made it this far. So I truly thought, like, staring at that moon, I thought it was going to be mine.
Day 1, 2,000 people. I knew for a fact it was meant for me to get very far in the game. I just
That's awesome.
fully believed in myself. Little delulu, but it worked.
Interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of people would be demotivated to apply for something like that with that many contestants, because it's like, I mean, just seeing some of the ways people got eliminated at first, it was like, okay, someone took a bribe for $20,000 and eliminated 50 people. Would you guys still suggest it though, regardless?
Such a game of chance.
I mean, I
I'm
guess you
telling
guys did make it pretty far, to be fair, but would you suggest it if you'd only made it to like the top, like 500?
Those are the people that made the most money.
Yeah,
Them do it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an experience for us all, and it's life-changing. No matter how long you were there, it's amazing to be part of history.
So Dino, player 697 Dino, he turned down $1 million, but it seemed like in the train episode, everyone kind of turned on him. Did you guys think that was fair? What were the players thinking there?
Personally, I didn't think it was fair. And a lot of people are actually going up to me like, why did you betray Dino? But it was JC who said, that's a shizzy thing to do, when he pointed to Dino, like when he picked Jazz. And I personally didn't agree with it. Yeah, like Jazz didn't deserve that at all, but he had to pick someone. And he had to pick who he thought would get him through, because he thought that Jazz and Tawana were friends. So to me, like, I don't think it's fair, the hate that he got. I personally picked Tawana because...
Yeah, he was going to get eliminated.
I don't know.
So,
when
like, what
Dino
was
was
he
going
supposed
up
to
to
do?
everyone saying, are you going to be captain? Are you going to... Like, he asked me, he asked JC, he asked literally everyone, are you going to step up and be captain? I felt strange about that because I'm like, what does he know that I don't? Like, does he want me to be captain because the next person is going to self-sacrifice? So to me, that felt weird, but I always admired his character and who he was, and I was very grateful when he turned down the $1 million for me, but I only picked T because of the very latest interaction that we had, and I trusted Tawana because Tawana
Dino should have
came
made
to
it
me
to the
when I
finals,
was crying
bro.
because I
Like,
cried
he
a lot.
turned down $1 million.
And she goes, who hurt you? I
Like,
want to
he's
know
one of
who
the
hurt
ones
you.
that, see, that's what I'm saying.
And,
You just got to
I
take
told
what
her,
you
and
can
she
get,
said,
bro.
if someone ever hurt you, I'm going to beat them up.
You just
So
got
I
to.
knew from then, if she hurt me, she would never, because that'd be hypocritical. So I
You have
trusted
to,
her that
man.
she
Oh
wouldn't
my
pick
God,
me.
you
So
have
that's
to.
why I
Why
picked
would you
T
turn down $1
instead.
million
I don't feel like I was a
with
part of the
chance to
Dino
not
drama.
be eliminated?
I
It makes
didn't.
no
I don't
sense
like
to
to
me.
make assumptions. I also don't. I'm not a part of. The reason there was so much drama there was it felt racist to some people. I think. I don't have a say in that. I'm Middle Eastern and German. I don't. It's not my place. I also don't make assumptions about other people. I don't think Dino was necessarily being purposefully hurtful in any way. I think he's a pretty good guy. So yeah, I don't consider myself a part of that drama.
Do you guys think you both probably would have made a similar decision to him in choosing one of her close friends?
I would have been smarter about it, I think.
Yeah, I think Tawana was friends with everyone, so I truly think it just would have been random for me, or someone that I personally, I don't know.
Nah, bro, you would have picked
Yeah,
someone that would have kept you from
She
getting
was friends with
eliminated. You'd be
everyone, so
stupid
yeah,
not to.
Jazz,
I
I'm
would have
not
done
sure
the same thing Dino
what
did.
he thought about that, but
It's ridiculous.
Again,
to
I
say
Jazz and her
otherwise.
hanging out too much, so
Yeah.
I personally
Absolutely
wouldn't have
ridiculous
chosen
to
Jazz.
lie.
Yeah,
and
no,
say
definitely not
otherwise.
Jazz, because I
Like,
didn't see them hang out much. So now I
literally
can see what like fans
anybody
are speculating.
who was in Dino's
But,
position
yeah.
would
Yeah,
have
I'd asked you if the show was rigged. You guys said
would have
definitely not.
done
There
the
have also
same
been like
fucking thing.
rumors on
Like he
TikTok
picked someone.
about, like,
It was him
allegations against
and
the
another
show, like the
person,
contestants
or
not
it was
being
him
fed
by
enough,
himself,
not sleeping enough.
and then it was
like
the
people
girl
being
that was
paid off
choosing who gets
is-
eliminated.
I'm guessing based on
was
knowing
up
you
there
two
on the
so
lever,
far, like,
and
that stuff
two
is
of her
pretty
friends were on this
untrue.
side,
Yeah.
and one of her other friends
Honestly,
wasn't in yet. And Dino
this
said,
might
"You're coming over
sound
here with me, so I don't
rude,
get
but I
eliminated."
think
Her-
the
the
very
girl that
people
was
in the
choosing the
We're
eliminations,
just
other
sore
friend.
losers and
Of
sad
course,
that
you
they
would
got
pick
out
her
quickly.
friend. That way,
That
she's
might
less
seem
likely to
rude, but,
eliminate
like, I
you.
really can't think of
Anybody would
anything
have
else
done
'cause we
that,
were
and if you
treated
say
so well.
otherwise, you're lying.
Like,
You
I
would have
was
done
so
what
happy
Dino
to be
did.
there.
Period.
You're fed. Like I mean, the food wasn't great in Vegas, but like we still ate. Like they made sure we ate and drank water. So I'm really not sure where everyone's getting this. But for me, in my experience, it was great. I would 100% do it again.
Yeah. I think Vegas was a little more uncomfortable than Canada and whatnot, but they're two different production teams. I mean, we
Right.
have YouTube and Amazon, so one has a lot more money than the other one, I think.
Yes.
So I think that
139.
things
I
were
think
handled a
one more
little bit
time,
more
I'll be
professionally or
done with
differently
Vegas.
with a larger team, also able to handle half the amount of people
Right.
that they had to handle in Vegas.
Were there any members of Mr. Beast's team that you guys became close with?
Oh, yeah. I think so. I mean, I don't know. Jimmy follows all the top 10, I think, on Instagram. Mac just followed me. I got close with Carl. I like Carl. I think he's cool. We didn't get like super, super close because they have to be fair to people and not like favor. But they were cool. They hung out with us and
Yeah.
we're connected now.
I spoke with Carl a lot, Chandler a little. Like I spoke to every single one, but Carl was really fun. He always made sure like I was okay, and when I got eliminated, he came over and gave me a hug. So he's very, very sweet and made sure that everyone was okay emotionally. His friends are great. He's great. Like we were treated very well, and it was a very fun atmosphere. They just felt like normal people who know how to make really good content, and it was great to be a part of.
Was there any one moment that stuck out to you, like from the Mr. Beast team of, wow, they're going like above and beyond to make sure everyone's okay in this? Or just make
They
sure
had a
that this is, like,
psychologist
great
on set
production overall?
24/7 too.
Watching them work together,
No, I haven't
mean,
seen it yet.
creative genius is an understatement. The way that they work together is incredible. And I myself am a creator, and I notice things like that. But I think Mac is the one that, directs all the editing team. And Jimmy, he's the one that's the face of the brand. And Carl, he has like this goofy, silly, lighthearted energy. Nolan, Chandler, they all play this huge role together. And then there's more people behind them and behind them. And their
Link it.
network of creatives is a beautiful flow. Like, no wonder they accomplish such big things together.
It's like such different personalities that work so
Oh,
well together.
really? That's dope.
A lot of people that watch this podcast are creators, and you working as a creative, like having experience with cameras, was there like anything in particular that you noticed they were doing and you're like, wow, that's really smart how they thought of that? I mean, I know it was like the most cameras ever in history for like a game show, but was there anything else that stuck out to you?
I think like the way, like when Mac was telling Jimmy how you should bring out the contestants, say 1,000 contestants, like they're very particular on their wording and how like the tone of their voice. So they're just like, they think of every little detail, and that's what makes them so amazing and so good at content is they care about every detail.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I mean, they've done that a lot. They've done
Yes.
this for
used to side
years.
in an interview.
BTS.
Of course, they got
and
it.
was
They got
like,
it down.
yeah, this contestant's not talking much, so we're gonna have Carl come in, or we're gonna have
Yeah.
this wasn't a good reaction, so we're gonna clown them about that reaction. It's like very, very smart way to make it still real but still entertaining.
Yeah.
Who did you want to see go further in the games?
I would say Brooke was in my Red Cube challenge with me. She's the one that got out because me and JC moved forward. I really would have loved to see her move forward with me because she was such a great friend. I knew her since day one in Vegas. But Korn as well, like, didn't do anything about that. She was best friend. But I like just a lot of people who could have made it further, but, just one decision changes everything.
Definitely the people who self-sacrificed for others. I was like,
Yeah.
you're the one that deserves it, though.
Yeah.
And then from the top 10, like, it would have been nice to see what Queen and Pat would have done.
I can't
if they
believe
made
everyone
it,
turned
you know?
on Dino after he turned down
They're
$1
cool
million.
too.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me watch this trailer. pretty fire. They always do a good job with the trailer. Honkai always does a great job with the trailers. Always. Or Hoyo. Whether it's ZZZ, Genshin, Honkai, they always do a masterful job with these trailers. Always. Gotta give it to Hoyo on the trailers. Like, I'll never forget watching Rat Girl on ZZZ's trailer. My God. That was fucking intense, to say the least.
This is $250,000. Take your blindfolds off. Now I brought back 42 and 58 to play split or steal for it. If both of you press split, you guys split the money. You guys have a lot of history. How you doing?
Oh, about as well as somebody that got screwed out of $250,000 can be. Well, I've become one of the most hated people on social media right now, and you became a hero.
I want to tell you that I'm willing to split.
You already screwed me once. Do I really want to give you an opportunity to do it a second time?
If one of you presses steal, you win the money. But if both of you press steal, then both of you will go home with nothing. Reveal the results.
Well, not what I was expecting.
Some hero.
Come over here.
No. I can't do this. That's life-changing money for two families, and I'm going to split the money with them. Hope you're okay with that.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
This is $250,000.
That's crazy, bro. The old man still clicked steal.
Feel the
crazy.
Results. For two families, and I'm going to split the money with them. Hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'll be figuring out soon. I'll be figuring out soon. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I gotta say. Just gotta get all this shit done first.
Are there any
use all
secret
my
I think I'd asked you guys
savings.
if you were in any alliances, but were there any secret alliances you knew about in the show?
I had actually zero idea. Like when JC said in the magenta room, all these alliances, I'm like, oh, I guess I was just kind of oblivious. Like, to me, friends are alliances. So I was alliances with everyone. Like, I didn't think anyone would purposely sabotage another. So yeah, that was
surprising.
Shocking to me.
Yeah. Well, we're also kind of like innocent, and we think people like act and think the way that we do. And in reality, like Pat's over there like scheming and like trying to figure out like how he can knock everybody else out with the homies. And at the end of the day, like they weren't like purposefully intending to hurt others, but the little like the tricks that they had up their sleeve, that was interesting to find out.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for the audience watching, those guys, Pat, the winner of the show, and Gage, the winner of the show, Jeff, they were filming in this studio right before you two came in here. And I was asking them, I was like, at what point did you become an alliance? And they're like, day one. Patrick was like, yeah, I looked at him and I was like, he looks like a famous movie actor. Like, just going to add him to our alliance. But it's really interesting. So you guys didn't know about any other ones going on besides that?
I truly thought we were all like an alliance.
Me too.
Maybe I'm oblivious.
Like, we're all gonna win together.
Yeah.
The $1 Million Island. What was the decision?
You can
for
play
you guys
innocent
to
all
not
you
go for
want.
that?
Mine it was too hot and there were too many bugs.
Shit.
I
My
couldn't see
God.
myself
You're not
exercising
idiots.
on that island any type of thing at all.
Yeah, I agree. I actually had a feeling they were gonna do like hide and seek.
We're
that
so
would just
innocent.
be so cool.
We didn't
and
do
I
anything
thought,
wrong.
okay, if I'm hiding in like a
Quit
bush and
capping,
there's
bro. Quit capping.
banana spiders, which is like a spider
You put
in
out
the
who you had
tropics.
to put out.
No.
Yeah.
That's a
When
hard
you
no
had
for me.
to.
I don't care about snakes, but spiders.
Such horseshit.
So
bro.
that's really the main reason I didn't go for it. And I just felt like it wasn't mine anyway. And I wanted a guaranteed spot in the top 52.
Yeah, I mean, it was a vacation or fight for your life. I was like,
Yeah.
vacay?
Right.
We just worked so hard for the past couple of weeks. Like,
Yeah.
yes, please.
But like also when we were guaranteed a spot and he said, don't worry, you're not going to be eliminated. Like have fun on the island. A lot of people, especially me, didn't think that was true. Because like you never know what to expect. So the whole time everyone is like, okay, if we're not doing a challenge today, we're for sure doing it tomorrow. Like we'll get a break, but we're for sure going to do a challenge, even though he said we weren't. So the whole time I was just antsy and paranoid. Yeah, so like I personally didn't have the funnest time ever because I was still so stressed about like there's gonna be a challenge. But then when it all finished and we went back home, I'm like, okay, that really was like a 4-day island vacation,
Yeah.
and we didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know?
It was stressful, but like cool and
Yeah.
calm at the same. We got massages there. We
Yeah.
were able to paint there.
Yeah.
But we were all very paranoid
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
What preparation did you do when you knew you were going to be on Beast Games?
Absolutely nothing. Like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I didn't know if it was psychological or physical. I, worked out like normal and tried to run, even though I hate running. Sprinting, I'm fine with, but like long distance, I knew I would not.
Good thing you didn't do the physical challenge.
Yeah, just like working out, really, that's all I could do and just prepare my mind. But like, how? Like, I really couldn't.
It seemed like you knew, though, that you said it would be hide and seek on the island. Like, why did that give you an inkling? Was it just from studying
know.
Jimmy's videos?
Kind of, but like also, I just thought, how cool would it be if they played hide and seek on this island and 10 people had to like hide, and like it's not gonna be easy because of all the bugs and how hot it was, and what if it starts raining? Like, what shelter are you gonna find? I just truly thought it was a cool idea, so I didn't know, but I was just like, that was on the top of my radar. That would be cool.
I saw a video saying, I think it was a lie, but some girl claimed that she got pregnant while filming Beast Games. Did you guys see that?
I did actually see, like, I saw the cover. I didn't go click it because I don't care, but like, I don't know.
I
It
did
could
not
be
hear that.
true. I mean, we're potentially people who
We're gonna watch
escaped and
that.
hooked
We
up.
definitely
Who
gonna watch
knows?
that.
But
I mean, we did hear of like hookup stories, but I don't think.
I mean,
lasted
we don't know if they're true or not. Like, it wasn't
Right,
it wasn't us,
exactly.
so we don't know.
Exactly. Rumors.
Bitch
Yeah, were
gets
people
pregnant
in
on Beast
relationships on
Games,
Beast
yo.
Games?
There were couples there, married couples, and
Or, I guess, new couples formed.
I did see a new couple.
Yeah, I saw one.
Didn't work out, but
No.
yeah.
Right. I think like it was kind of trauma bonding, so you just like cling to someone, and so I could see why people would do that.
Yeah.
But I'm married, so I stayed with girls.
Yes.
At the beginning of the show, there was lots of people being dropped down, and we heard their screams, and it seemed like they were falling for like hundreds of feet or something. What really happened there?
They just prolonged the echo. They screamed for sure, but like the did not happen.
I think they added in some screams too.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
think they messed with like Annie's scream, but
Yeah.
it's just like a little editing thing.
Yeah.
Where did they fall to?
Foam pit.
Foam pit.
Gotcha. It was just like a small drop or something?
You had that butterfly feeling when you
Yes.
dropped. You said it was what?
It was about 10 feet, they said. 8 to 10 feet. But then the foam pit was like 3-4 feet. So you're landing, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Like no one got hurt.
Were there any choices you would have made differently in Beast Games?
No. I think I got to where I did for a reason, and I wouldn't have changed a thing, especially how I acted and my character integrity and all that.
Completely agree. I think next time, if there is a season 2, I might change some of my choices and behaviors depending on who I'm competing against. I think me and Emma both really learned that we are so thoughtful and caring towards other people that this really taught us to like kind of look within and start caring about ourselves a little more.
Right.
So we kind of went on a really similar journey in that sense.
And trusting ourselves more than like anyone else, and maybe being a little more competitive and like still nice, but also not
Dude,
being such people pleasers.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
Would you
buy
take any
this little
bribes
act,
if you were
bro.
on season 2?
We
100%.
learned that
Absolutely.
we
It
care
depends
about
on
each
like
other,
obviously we talked about
other
this earlier.
people.
Like, is it going to
too
ruin
much.
everybody else's
Like,
chance? Like we have those feelings.
How
where we
fucking
know,
conceited can
like, if
you
it's
be,
right or
bro?
wrong.
What the fuck?
And for me, I'm not gonna
Yeah, freak
ruin everybody
games.
else's chance. But when there
Bitch
comes a
get pregnant at
time,
Beast
like
Games.
say
That's
I'm up
crazy.
against JC and he's in second season,
They doing
and there's a time to
fucking
take money from $1 million pot, I
Diddy
just might
parties at the
switch up how
Beast
I acted
Games.
before because JC's
Exactly.
not gonna get the same reaction.
And he would
yeah.
have gone touche. Like he would be happy if we did that.
Yeah, he would understand
You're
too because
right.
that's part of the game.
Exactly.
Would you have taken the $1 million bribe?
No.
Really?
Because here's the thing, what people don't understand is we're making these deep connections because we don't have our phones. And we've known each other for, a month at that point or so. And the thing is, we're electing a captain. That captain was chosen by trust by 60 other people. So
Dude, I would eliminate
I even
every
looked
single
my
fucking
captain in
one
the
of
eyes.
them.
I said, do you promise me you won't take it? And he knows all of our stories, and he looked me in the eyes and said no. So 60 people are putting their trust and faith in you. So I definitely think there's different opportunities to win money, but to completely lie and betray the 6 people who you looked in the eyes and said you wouldn't take it is very different.
there's repercussions to that too, because
Absolutely.
the person who takes the million is still in the game. So now everyone else he eliminated is gone,
Mhm.
or she, and they're still in the game.
Who
and now
cares? You
they're
got $1
hated
million
by
fucking
everyone
dollars.
else, because now we see how you lied to everyone, and now everyone else can try to get them out. So it's also strategy in a way to just do right by people.
Well, if you were trying to be like a content, like imagine me as like someone who's trying to make it as a streamer, eliminating 60 people and taking $1 million and getting out of there. I would never live that down if I ever made it as a big streamer. Let's be real. There could be serious repercussions if you were trying to do something in streaming. Like imagine you get like 1,000 viewers and then they see that and they're like, you're a piece of shit, bro. I ain't watching you anymore. You know, like, so there could be repercussions to that. But I mean, fuck, it's $1 million. There's a chance you might not make it as a streamer, you know. I'd still take it, bro. I'd still take it. There's no way I couldn't. What did it say we need? 139? Yeah. And how many of the other ones do we need? Now we need 69. Seedlings. 69 seedlings and 18 bija. How do I make the bija? Okay. 69 bija. Wait, what did it say? 18 bija, 69 seedlings. So we got 18 seedlings. I need 69 seedlings, 18 bija. Okay, we can do the rest later. Oh yeah, embers exchange. I don't have embers though. I need to save mine. I really need to save mine. Oh, I'm gonna get this. Wait, how many days do I have left? I have 26 days. That should be enough to do it, alright. If I'm doing a full catch up, that should be enough to do it. And I get $8 off, so. $12 ain't bad. I'll take it. I took a 3-month break, remember? And I probably used them all last time, so. But yeah, I do pull a lot. Let's see. I need 7 shards. Are you serious? Yeah, I have 57. I have 57. Damn. Oh well, it is what it is. We move on. Wait, am I guaranteed my next character? I don't think I am. Probably not. I'm close, actually. Oh, wow. Black Swan. No, I'm not guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed, but like, I'm about to. I could probably get it within the next 3 pulls, actually. But should I wait till a 10 pull, you think? Yeah. I guess I should do a mission real quick, I guess. Because I'm not guaranteed the next character.
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already? Miss Ting Yun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of.
As if a merchant could
I
yeah, I could do
already
that.
picked up a few gifts earlier. So that
Character
means there's
draw.
only 3 more.
Dude, I keep seeing something out of the corner of my eye. Is it a fucking mouse, bro? I swear to God. I'm so sick of these fucking mouths. Guess I'm tripping. Probably because I'm half tired right now. Which one is it? Oh, character trial. Let's get it.
There's strength in numbers! There's strength in numbers! Yeah! There's strength in numbers!
If you're happy and you know it.
Gorgeous.
Activates a zone and deals quantum damage to all enemies while the zone lasts. Increases the damage taken by enemies and deals minor quantum additional damage to the target as the highest HP. Gains luminosity, during which all targets have their all-top res pin increase.
Never seen perfection before. Is it coming? Riding the west wind. Away we go!
Oh, what's this do? What do I keep seeing out of the corner of my fucking eye?
If I wait any longer.
Dude, I'm so mad I missed the Herta. That makes me so upset, bro. She is so dope. Is she not dope? Bro. I'm so mad I missed her. Is she good? Is the Herta good? Did you pull her? Like, that's a character I definitely would have pulled for. Because she just looks cool, bro.
Open sesame. Oh
And
dear.
she's decently strong.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Go, go, go! Curiosity is a dangerous, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Yeah, she packs a pretty good punch. Yeah, she's tier 0 right now. Like, tier 0 as in the best. One of the best.
Hey! Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Like S2.
It's coming. Riding the west wind. Away we go! Huge news! Honored to meet me.
Damn.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Go, go, go! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Awesome! Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'm upset that I missed her. She's such a cool character.
Step up, let's. How's this taste?
We like you. I'm breaking! Is it coming? Riding the
Let me see
west
the
wind.
ultimate again.
Away we go! Delivering warmth.
Time to mix things up.
How appropriate.
Life's like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves! How's this taste?
How appropriate. Underestimating curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
That's fine. Fire. Alright, let's hope for Tribby. Let's hope for Tribby. Give me 2 copies. 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 No. How dope would it be if I got 2 copies? That's shit. Come on, give me an early one. Give me an early one. Okay, okay. We'll take Tribby. We'll take Tribby. Let's go. Let's go. Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Oh. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. We got Tribby. We got Tribby. We'll take it. We wasn't guaranteed her either, so that's good. But that means I probably won't get Castorus the first pool. I would almost bet money on it. I would almost bet money on it. We'll go ahead and get another pull in. Alright. Now we gotta build Tribby, bro. We gotta build Tribby. What's her build? Well, I can look it up, actually. It'd be easy to find. Eagle of Twilight Line. I should have a few of these already. And Sprightly Von Whack. I can probably build her right now, actually. Wait. Support. Okay, that was for Eagle set support. Poet of Morning Collapse. That's a new one. And If Time Were a Flower. I don't need that. I can use Dance, Dance, Dance. But we want... Okay, we'll just leave that pulled up for now. Hold on. Trace material. Oh, she wants the firmament note. I might still have some of those. Oh, thanks for the posture check. Oh. We got a tiny little Tribby on our team. Let's see. We'll just go ahead and do this real quick to make it easier.
Look, we've already come so far.
is this? Oh, that's the stuff from the golden calyx. Oh, I need. Let's see. Wait, what is Tribby? She's a harmony. So what I'm thinking of is for her traces, I'm guessing. Yeah. I can't even remember where the material exchange is. Assignments. Am I tripping? What the fuck? Where do I get this? Oh, you gotta get them from calyxes. What? Oh, I get it, I get it.
Look,
Fuck it,
we've already come so far. Look, we've already come so far.
You said do synthesis exchange? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna use these.
Look, we've already come so far.
Do I need to get her all the way to 80, you think?
Look, we've already come so far.
I'm farming for an accent. Nice, nice blade. Do I need to get her to 80, you think? Level 80 would be good.
Man,
Okay.
Trayman, which one of
Well, I
you
can't get her
likes
all
such
the way to
sour
80.
stuff?
We'll take what we got. Traces. Trace priority. Skill and ultimate first. And what was the other two? Glass ball and pebble at crossroads. Go ahead and do these first.
With us here, you'll never get lost. With us here, you'll never get lost.
And then skill and ultimate. We'll take what we can get. Alright. Insufficient materials. Let's go. Okay, we don't want to trade these. And we don't really have much of anything else, so I guess we'll just grind those out. Let's see. We have 40 of those. I don't know what I had them for though, but we can take them. We'll just activate that because it's gonna bother me if it's not. And the rest we'll just play it out. Now where do I get these at? I didn't mean to do that, but where do I get these at? Oh, you get it from the golden calyx. So I'd have to do these. Or just go into Divergent Universe. I'm pretty sure I have dance, don't I? What's it look like again? Oh, it's that one. I don't think I do. Yeah, I do. It's right here. Do I already have a dance somewhere? I don't think I do. We're gonna get another one of these. Can you buy the dance out of like the Divergent Universe stuff or anything? Or the MOC stuff? I feel like you can buy that somewhere. No, damn. Okay, and then we need harmonic tunes for this. Right. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, well, we got a lot more grinding to do anyway. I gotta get her Bone Collection, Serene, whatever, and Poet of Morning Collapse. So I'm nowhere near being able to use her, so I'll just focus on the story right now.
This is ridiculous. Can I drive it without a license?
Is there anything here I need to do before it expires? It's 26 days, 70 days. What is this? Oh, I gotta complete the event mission. Oh, and a shit ton of rewards.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
I got a lot of stuff to do, bro. Damn. Focus on story first? Okay. Yeah, I can't skip this shit either. I forgot Honkai and them never added a skip button. Because if you rush events, doesn't make sense when you meet. True. Yeah, I don't even know this is. Well, since I started it, it doesn't shorten the time limit or nothing.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Okay, cool. So I got 26 days on that event. Yeah, 26 days. We got that. Return rewards. What's this? I'll take this shit. Hell yeah. Whoa. Which one? I own 2 of We Are Wildfire, 2 of Wolf, whatever. Which one should I take? You see what I own? Get the Remembrance one. Victory in a Blink. Oh, will do. Oh, a survey. Which genre of games have you played on PC? I didn't play Call of Duty. I thought that last one was what I played in the last year. No, not last. Thank you for your answers. So now I get that? Cool. I'll take it. Okay, which ornaments? Does she use the same ornaments as... What's her name? What ornament will, they come from the same place, don't they? Poet of Morning and Hero of Triumph. So, I'll pull them from the same place, I'm guessing. What's up, Piggy? Yeah, wait, we'll need Bone Collection, Serene, what? Are you serious? Wait, Poet of Morning Collapse, okay. And Casterus will use what, will Casterus be using this one? The Poet of Morning Collapse? Will they both be using Poet of Morning Collapse? Casterus and Tribby? Okay, cool. They'll both be using Poet of Morning Collapse. Perfect. And both be using close to the same stuff, won't they? Body, feet, and everything. Yeah. That's crazy. I probably shouldn't. Well, I gotta get the double rewards. Fuck. I'm just gonna do the double rewards for this.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Existence is
We got a lot to go through. I'll have plenty of time to get more materials and stuff, so there's no need for me to really worry about it. Oh, I got them pulled up right here. I got Tribby pulled up. It's Castorus that I need. I need the name of the set. You already sent me for Castorus, but send me the name of the sets for the relic and ornaments if you don't care. If that's not too much to ask. Because you'll want a crit rate, crit damage body on Tribby, HP feet, HP sphere, and rope energy regen, it looks like. But more so, I'm looking for casters. Hold on. Trying to get this done real quick. Hey Google, what time is it? $7:53. Okay, let's see what we got. Thank you. I'm gonna shoot for casters. Okay, so this is for casters. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So she uses the exact same thing as both, like the same relic set and same ornament set as Fribby. So I gotta get 2 copies of everything. Holy shit, that's crazy. On both, uses the same on both. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I gotta get double everything pretty much. Crit damage, main body. Okay. So on the head, I should be looking for... On the crit rate, crit damage, HP. So pretty much the exact fucking same thing as Tribby, because it's crit rate, crit damage, HP. Wow. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, I'll take that. HP head, crit rate, crit damage right off the bat. We'll take that. Would have been nice to have some HP on it, but could be worse. I've had worse pulls.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Who's Anaxa, by the way? Who is Anaxa? I had someone join on Kick and say they were... Anaxa. Is that a new character coming out? She looks pretty cool. I think that's a she. Can't really tell. Some irritation.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
You clowning, bro. You clowning.
Fight to live!
Said some loser.
Set the seas ablaze!
Catch up. Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Attack detected! Fight to live!
Catch up. Dreams do come true.
Set the seas ablaze!
Same package of casters. Okay, cool.
Eternal.
So it's a he. Okay.
My friends?
Thank you.
Enjoy!
Check it out. Alright, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got HP feet. That's what she needed, right? That's what both needed, right? HP, yeah. And you said on her, HP boots. So we got one pair of HP boots with flat HP as a effect. It don't have any crit rate, but we'll take it for now. And we got an HP body. Big body bitch. Okay, we need a crit damage body and a crit rate body. Okay. Oh yeah, face it. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. I be zoning out sometimes. I be zoning out sometimes. You don't have to.
Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
Enjoy yourself.
All will be swept away by the
I gotta
wind.
put this in a different part of my gums, bro.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Burns putting this in on the
All
other
will
side
be
of my
swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Let's improvise.
Come on, this pulls for you, Delta. This pulls for you. We're gonna get the crit damage this
Eternal.
quick. We're gonna get that quick. We're gonna get that quick. We're gonna get the crit damage right here. Or for Tribby, crit rate, whatever. Here it is. Oh, attack percent. But, oh well. It is what it is. This one's for you. That last one didn't count. I said it too late.
Until
This one's for you.
everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
Yeah, for sure, send it.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
And of course, there's other sets I could use in the meantime until I get a good set of this, I'm sure. None that would hit the same. There's gotta be other sets of food.
All will be
You
swept
also
away
need
by the wind.
RMC relics. Oh yeah, what you also get from this tavern. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Set the seas ablaze!
So I should probably start focusing on this
Let's
rather than the
improvise.
leveling stuff, because the leveling stuff
Let
I
the
can get in
show
a day or
begin.
two, you know. So, but this is gonna take a while, so I should probably start focusing on this.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Does this double bonus reset daily, or is this it for the whole event?
Fight to live!
Dreams do come true.
Set
Like,
the
should I
seas
save
ablaze!
some for tomorrow,
Eternal.
or
All will be swept away
should
by
I
the
just keep
wind.
going? One later,
Still
in
the
this
same
match,
old.
another double. But tomorrow it won't reset.
Let the
Like I
show
won't get
begin.
4 more doubles tomorrow.
Attack!
Oh, this double here is for returning player. Okay. Well, we got plenty of HP percent fucking heads. Jesus Christ. Starlit Homecoming. So, Starlit Homecoming's just returning player shit. Let me see. Yeah, we got a lot to do, bro. We got a lot to do. Because I never did clear everything before I even quit. think I'm gonna do the rest. You don't think I should do any more today for the grinding? You think I should just focus on leveling materials first? Like the, okay. Except for leveling materials, right? Like I could go ahead and get some of these. Because I need some of these for Fribby. Yeah, I think it's these I need. Yeah, these. And I already have 162 here, so I need to use them anyway. I'll just use the rest of what I got for Fribby. And then that'll be it.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Eternal.
Let the show begin.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I graduated and it almost makes me tear up. I remember like crying one night because I wasn't making enough to do YouTube and like was literally considering going and getting a job at Hardee's to like make a little bit of extra money and buy more equipment. And the thought of like having to do anything besides YouTube made me so depressed because I just wanted to sit around and just make videos. It might take 10, 20 years. Just let me keep going. The mom's like, well, no, either go to college or move out. I'm not just going to pay for you to sit in the room and chase this fairy tale dream. So that's when things like clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 18. I'm only making like $200 a month. Something's got to happen now. So then you have like 3 months summer, not even sleeping, like every hour of the day. I'm like, it's do or die. Because I had horrible grades in high school. So it's like I'm going like 15 hours every day and college comes
That's
around,
grinding,
so
bro.
enough.
That
But it's
is
like up to
actually
like
grinding.
1,000, 2,000. So it's getting much better a month. And then I went to college for like 2 weeks. And I remember sitting there one day and the teacher was literally just reading out of the book. I'm like, why am I here? What is this? I hate this. And I just got up and left.
It
I
gives
just
me
didn't go. But I
hope.
still wasn't making enough to move out. So then I just every day I would act like I was going and I just sit in my car, edit videos. And then thankfully I had a month where I made 20 grand. That's when I told my mom. I was like, yeah, I just made $20,000 and I moved out. I graduated and
There was some confusion with our names.
In New York, we had some drivers.
Take Kai to beat Elden Ring. I'm starting to wonder if he actually will beat Elden Ring if he's still on the Tree Sentinel 5 hours later. 111 deaths on literally the first enemy you can encounter outside of like tutorial. What's crazy is even after 5 hours, he's still rolling in like a suboptimal way. Wait. Oh, you gotta punish that. There you go, wait. There you go. Nope. Oh, he just got super lucky. This is the blessed run. He's got it. He should have died there, but this is good RNG now. Oh, wait, what? Again, I don't know how that didn't hit. This run is divine. Oh my. Oh, it's gonna be a climactic finish here. 1 HP in a dream.
Dude, that Tree Sentinel fight at the beginning is actually hard as fuck, though.
That had to...
It took me a while to beat it.
Hey, I'm Chris.
How many days was
What did he
that? Had to be on purpose. That had to be on purpose. How many days will it take Kai to beat Elden?
Hey, I'm Chris with NoTech. I'm here to check the flux capacitor. Can I just go? Are you Marty?
Marty?
Yes.
I am not
No.
Marty.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go on in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm Chris with NoTech. I'm here to check the flux capacitor. Can I just go? Are you Marty?
Marty?
Yes.
I am not
No.
Marty.
Okay. So
the fuck?
Why didn't you flip the coin for $10 million?
That would have been a silly choice in my opinion.
So silly.
I mean, Gage is an absolute, he's the GOAT for
Mhm.
that. But I think 50-50 chance of making it or not, getting that close. I mean, if you're not feeling it, then there's
Yeah.
no chance.
And especially, even if you do make it like he did, the next round he could have been out. So then you're just helping someone else win 10 million, which is great, but there's literally no advantage for you. But the reason he did it is because he thought there was going to be an advantage to flipping the coin.
We didn't know that yet.
But we didn't know that yet.
Yeah.
There's also kind of the perception advantage of he just deceived everyone. Let me flip this coin so everyone kind of is on my team again. I was curious why Emma, it seemed like you were in better favor with everyone, at least a little bit more than Courtney. Were you tempted at all to flip it to just kind of like boost morale?
Not even in the slightest.
No.
No.
There's
I
no
mean,
way I
to
would've
me,
flipped
like,
that
if
coin.
there's
No
$5 million in front of me and there's a chance to double it, I don't want to be too greedy and put that on a risk. Like, it just was not worth it for me. 5 million is more than enough.
Exactly, especially making it that far to lose on a coin flip and like not getting money at all. No way.
Biggest regret. It would be awful.
Awful.
What was Mr. Beast like behind the scenes?
Taller than you would expect.
He's really
and
tall.
absolutely brilliant. So smart. He knows about everything. Statistics, like,
what was the game he was like #1 in?
Catan.
Yeah, he's like #1 in the nation or world for Catan, which I've never played that game before, but it looked confusing when they played it.
Yeah.
Genius energy for sure.
Yeah. Like, he's just so good at everything and just so, like, it's intimidating to talk to him because he just so smart.
Did you have any like one-on-one time with him, like ask him any
I
questions?
feel like it's not even that he's
We had
smart. I
like
feel like
10
it's
on
just
one time.
grind.
He hung out with like
I
the
bet
top
you I'm-
10,
I bet you
played
I'm
a couple
smarter
games with
than
us.
Mr. Beast.
He's really busy, so I'm surprised he even had time to do that, but it was cool.
He's just got more
I loved
drive.
meeting his now fiance, his
Yeah.
girlfriend at the time. She
Very
is
sweet.
also a genius.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit of time.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And it's just, we hung out more with his friend.
Everything you want, we have it all.
Actually, I think this is where I'm going to call the stream for today. And we'll continue probably in a few hours. I just want to take a little break. But we're going to continue straight back on to Star Rail when I get back on. I want to end stream for one on YouTube and probably delete the video before I start the story. That way I don't get copyright struck and the video taken down. Remember to follow if you're new here. Expect me to be on earlier today. I'm going to try not to fall asleep and try to get an earlier stream in. Get our days and nights straightened out. So I'll be back in a few hours. Pieces, everybody. Love you. Thanks for the support and thanks for being here, Delta, the whole time. Thank you for being here, Peachy Piggy, Prolix. Thank you all. Shout out to all my avid viewers. Thank you so much. We'll see you later tonight.